Okay guys, I promised in my last video that I'll be starting a series called Real Talk with Olatide. In this series, I'll be sharing my experiences with men, both in church and out of church. Disclaimer, this story is not to bully anyone. If you know you've had history with me, know that I will share your story. I will share my mistake, I will share your mistake. So you don't feel bad if you see your story up there. I'm telling you guys now. I tell you this, know what you want. This was a particular time that I was so determined. I was so particular about God's will for my life. I believe there is God's will, because if God can bring out Eve from Adam, then that means I have one Adam out there that is meant for me. Coupled with the fact that I stayed around guys when I was in school, so I know what they do. I don't want to be a victim of all these shenanigans that guys do to ladies. You get that kind of something. I met this brother in my church after an evening service. He was my Sunday school student. So he walked up to me and said he wanted the Sunday school manual, stuff like that. So he used the Sunday school manual stuff to start, we started communicating, we started talking. So he got to know that I'm a fashion designer, and he said he studied something textile, I can't remember. So we got talking and the friendship grew, and I was just enjoying the vibe. One thing I noticed about this guy is that he's caring, he's always giving me attention, and he showered me with gifts without asking. He had just called me. There was a day he called me that, have you eaten something like that. The next thing, PM, he ordered stuffs. He sometimes he comes with provisions. He comes with a lot of things. So I was enjoying the vibe. I was enjoying the goodies. Of course, now as a lady, what do you expect? But at a point, I was beginning to feel uncomfortable about the gift. So I started feeling concerned. Though I was already catching feelings, this guy is not saying his mind. He wanted to give me, he was always giving me attention. He was always there for me. He wanted to keep me with gifts. What do you want, uncle? So one day somebody posted on my page about gifts. That post was out of context, because that was not what we were discussing on my page then. He just posted it out. I said, this thing, the Holy Spirit is speaking to me. So I started praying, and God said, that man is not meant for me. Though he was yet to make his intention known, he didn't tell me anything. So one day I went to his house. I asked him, uncle, what do you want? Because all this attention, all these gifts, you want to kill me. What do you want? Tell me your mind. And he just said, no, he doesn't have any intention. No, he's just doing everything that he was doing for out of the love of Christ. I said, love of Christ, Uncle Savior, love of Christ. So for like an hour, I was pestering him that you have to tell me your mind, because I've seen a lot of signs, and I'm very sure that this man is not meant for me. Though he was my dream man. You get what I'm saying? At the end of our conversation, he actually opened up and said he loved me. I said, hey, you should have said this from the beginning, instead of you just playing hanky panky, giving me this Nollywood vibe. I'm a lady now. See, let me tell you the truth. It's not work. It's not as if I hate you. It's not as if you are not handsome. Of course, you are my spec. Handsome man, hardworking, comfortable, caring. What else am I looking for? But the thing is, you are not God's will for my life. And because I already know and I already prayed about it, and God has told me a lot of things about it, let's just end this thing. So then things happened and things went south between us after that something. So one thing I want to tell you is that no matter the attention you are getting from brothers, especially church brothers, sometimes you'll be getting everything you wanted from a church brother. No matter what you are getting from a church brother, you have to be sure what the Holy Spirit is telling you about that brother. The fact that he's looking like the perfect man standing or last man standing doesn't mean that person is the right person for your life. That is why you have to be careful, and you have to be prayerful, and you have to be sensitive. And I pray God will help us in Jesus' name. I have a lot of experiences with men, sincerely. I have a lot. I'll be fine, babe, now, of course. See me now. You will see in my next video.